Hello 3B, and if you're watching this, then we are getting into advanced split strategy. So that means you would have already watched the basic video and you would have felt pretty confident with that. So now we're going to try an advanced split strategy. And this is really all about three-digit numbers. So both of these numbers that we're going to add together have 3 digits in them. So we need to be pretty confident with being able to split these numbers out. Let's take a look at the slide. Pardon me. One of the hardest things about three-digit advanced split strategy, I should say, is when you get pushed into the next place value. For example, when the 6 goes added to the 7, you get pushed into the next place value. You have to remember to keep track of that digit. Same goes when the 4 gets added to the 40 gets added to the 70, and even when the 600 gets added to the 500. So let's take a look at this now and just see what will happen. I'm going to split off 646, so I will do 600, I'll do 40, and I'll do 6, and then I will split off 500, 77, and 7. Between them, I'm going to put the addition operation, and I'll just put an equal sign here. Oh, I made a mistake. Did you spot my mistake? I need to erase that there. I split off the 77 and I forgot to make it a 70, so I apologize. Mistakes are good, boys and girls. They're how we learn. Okay, so I've got it set up, ready to add. I might pick a nice color red here or something. And I add 600 plus 500. That will push me up into the next place value, actually up into the thousands. So I get 1,100. You could also read that as 1100 if you wanted to. Now I move down to the tens. 40 plus 70, same deal. It pushes me up into the next place value, and I get 110. Finally, 6 plus 7, again, pushes me up in the next place value, and I get 13. Now I have all these numbers I need to add, so I'm going to rewrite them down here. I have 1,110 plus 110 plus 13. Well, let's look at our first one here, 1,100 plus 110. I know that if I split out 110, I get 110. So if I add 100 to 1,100, I get 1,200, and if I add the 10 over again, I get 1,220. Add the 13, and I get my final answer, 1,233. Okay, if you're not sure how I got that, or you just want to watch the video again, you can rewind and see how I did that. Feel free also to pause it and try to work it out in your book before we go on to the next slide. Here we go. I'm going to show some problems here, and I want you to pause the video, work them out in your book using split strategy, then push play and come back to the video, and I will show you how to solve them and what answers we got. Okay? Good luck, happy split strategy-ing, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Okay, if you're back here, it's because you solved these problems and you're looking to see how your answers went. I'm going to do these probably a little bit differently now. A, it's going to save space, but B, it's also going to save time. And there's a lot of different ways to represent split strategy, so it's nice to be exposed to a few different ones. I'm going to use a few different techniques as I go down the list here. Okay, for the first one, I'm going to connect the 2 to the 8 to add 200 plus 800 and get 1,000. Then I'm going to add the 70 to the 70 to the 70, sorry about that, and add 70 plus 70 and get 140. Then I'm going to add the 6 to the 9 and get 15. Okay, now I'm going to group these two together to get 1,140, and then I'm going to group those together to get my final answer of 1,145. Let's go on to the next one. I've got the first number I'll split off, 700, 60, and 6, and then I'll do 100, 54, oops, I did the same mistake, 50 and then 4, additions, equal signs, and now I can do my answers. 700 plus 100 is 800. It's hard to do these and record them at the same time. I find myself thinking about what I want to say, and then whatever I'm drawing gets kind of messed up. Anyways, 700 plus 100 is 800. 60 plus 50 is 110. And 6 plus 4 is 10. Add these all up. 920. Should be a 9. Great. Okay, let's check out number 3. I'm going to do this one drawn out, so just give me a moment. I need some more room. I might just erase my working out here. Never erase your own working out, okay? Don't erase your book, but I need to erase mine so that I can actually have some space to see what I'm doing. Okay. And full screen mode. Okay. I'm going to split off 400, a 50, and a 7. Then we're going to split off 100. Nothing for the tens, because in 108 there is no tens in the tens column. So 0, and then the 8s. 400 plus 100, and I'm running out of room again here. I apologize, guys. Is this one? Hello, Mr. Eraser. Do the big one. Huh. Weird. Sorry about that. It's not erasing. I hope I'm still recording. Alright, we'll just have to squeeze it in there. I'm not sure what's happening here. My eraser seems to be busted. Okay, 400 plus 100 is 500. So fit that in. Good. 50 plus nothing is still 50. 7 plus 8 is 15. And then I can add these together. And I get 565. 565. Cool. Okay. Next one. 991 plus 657. Woof, that seems like a tough one. So, we'll use a different strategy to kind of keep our numbers concise. I'm going to add the 900 and the 600 to get 1500, or 1500. Then I'm going to add the 9 and the 5, or I should say the 90 and the 50 to get 140. Then I'm going to add the 1 and the 7 to get 8. Then I'm going to group all of these together, and I end up with 1,648. And I apologize that that is so messy there next to the other one. But that's my answer for number 4. Last but not least, number 5. I'm going to split it off horizontally. So here's 700 plus 70 plus 2 plus 800 plus 90 plus 5. Now, that seems a bit crazy to write it all out in one line like that, but what you can do is just in your head think, well, first I'm going to do the 700 plus the 800. So once again, 1,500. Then the 70 plus the 90. I'm really running out of room here. I might have to write this one above. 160. And then the 2 and the 5. Group all of these together, and you end up with 1,667. Excellent. Okay, so if you solved all of these and enjoyed watching how to do them, it's time for the final video, which is going to introduce you to a little bit of subtraction and how we might visualize some of those algorithms. Excellent job on the split strategy, guys, and I'll see you in the final video. Bye.